As this community grows and our influence builds, I'm really excited to see all the things that we're going to be able to do. Right here is an example. Vlad Tenev, the CEO of Robinhood, now that he's following our Twitter account at MattWallace8, and I say ours because technically we all use it for one thing or another. When you guys tell me some important stuff to say, I'll say it. When I have an important thing or an important message, I'll put it on there as well. So it's not just my Twitter account, it is the community Twitter account. If you are already part of the community, make sure to smash that like button to help this video get out to more people. But here is my conversation with Vlad Tenev. LOL, I see you followed me and liked some of my tweets. I appreciate that. I know that it is a lot of the other higher up people at Robinhood that are doing the shady stuff. Also, I will let you know I made a skit roasting you and Robinhood today, but I think you will find it pretty funny. About to post soon. If you saw that skit, it was pretty funny. I think even Vlad can find some humor in that.
The people are winning? Well, we can't have that. John, stop this bike. Stop it now.
It was honestly, I think, one of my favorite skits that I've ever done. My character of Vlad Tenev was on point according to a lot of the comments, so thank you to everyone who's saying nice things in the comments. A lot of people said, oh my gosh, your Vlad Tenev character is very, very accurate, so thank you to everyone saying that. But it's funny to actually think the man himself saw that. I mean, I love it. He was a good sport about it. This is what he said. It was pretty funny, though I don't understand where these conspiracy theories are coming from. And I kind of get it. He's the CEO of Robinhood. Maybe he doesn't want the conspiracy theories to be too strong or too much one way or the other. But at the same time, I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to say that Robinhood did in fact stop the Dogecoin spike. They did do that. That is just what happened. And I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to say that Robinhood is not always as transparent as they should be. So to some degree, I get what he's saying. But at the same time, I don't think I've pushed any conspiracy theories about Robinhood. I've just tried to hold them accountable, and I plan to continue doing that moving forward. Just because he's following me now, I think that's awesome. I do appreciate that, but that doesn't mean I'm going to change anything. I'm still going to hold them just as accountable. Then he said, we're just trying to run our business properly and deliver the wallets safely and quickly. So of course, we do appreciate them delivering the wallets, and we do also appreciate him trying to run the business properly. Keep in mind, even with him trying, there's obviously going to be some things that happen that are shady behind the scenes and some things that we don't like. The less of that, the better. And I think our community is definitely holding a lot of these powerful companies accountable because they know now that they will be called out if they do the wrong thing and that they're being held accountable. They're going to do a lot less wrong things, and that's not just Robinhood. There's a lot of these exchanges, a lot of these companies. One of the reasons it was so important to call Robinhood is because the other exchanges will then have a message sent to them that they shouldn't do some of this stuff, that they should stay away from it and they should be careful. If we aren't calling out any of it, then more of it will happen. And so this is a key thing that we have to continue doing, holding some of these companies accountable. My response was, in that case, I would love to chat with you on my YouTube channel and give people in the Dogecoin community an opportunity to hear from you directly. I think that's only fair, right? We've been talking about him. Anyone I talk about on the channel deserves an opportunity to at least give their side of the story. Even if we disagree, even if we want to ask some tough questions, even if we want to hold them accountable, they still deserve the opportunity to come on the show and say their side. And of course, I'm not going to be like Andre Jick and just throw softballs the entire time. I will ask some tough questions about wallets and other stuff. I even told him that directly. I said, I want to politely, of course, ask a few tough questions about wallets and other things. So if you don't want to do it, I completely understand. Also, I know you're already a billionaire and set for life, so you don't have to worry about any of this unless you want to, LOL. I've been from the very beginning telling people not to be personally mean, and I hope that you have not been getting too many personal hate comments, and that is true. On the day he said he was leaving Twitter temporarily, what did I say? I said, I hope you know none of it is personal and I hope nobody is being mean. We just want to hold Robinhood accountable. I'm telling him this directly. I then continued on saying, we really just want to see Robinhood go back to having the same morals that it used to. Robinhood was the first app I ever used to invest, and I loved the message of Robinhood. So it's frustrating to see what has happened over the past year. Really, it's not personal. We just want to make sure that these companies, these really powerful companies, are continuing to do the right things and sticking to the things that they were originally founded on, some of them at least. That's what we want. That is our goal. And keep in mind, I want to be very, very, very clear that just because I get a message from someone, just because someone's talking to us, that does not mean I'm going to be any less holding them accountable. I'm still going to be holding Robinhood just as accountable. I'm still going to be calling out things I don't like just as much. None of that will change at all. That said, It will change a little bit when it comes to how we're talking about Vlad himself, because we do have to respect what he's doing. We do have to appreciate the moves that he's making right now. So Vlad himself is gaining some of my respect, even though Robinhood overall, I still think there's a lot of problems that need to be fixed with him. And personally, there's a decent chance I will never use their platform ever again, at least not putting more money in. I still do have a tiny bit in there that I don't want to take out yet for tax reasons, but I'm not going to be putting any more money in at this current point in time. Once again though, if he wants to come on and try to change my mind, I know he doesn't have to. There's no reason for him to necessarily do that money-wise, but if morally, if he thinks that's the right thing to do, he is welcome to do so. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on to see all of this future stuff. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. If you're just watching me for the first time and you would like me to hold celebrities accountable and also Corinna Kampf, then you are welcome to subscribe with notifications on.